STARSPORT brings you all the latest transfer news and gossip from Manchester United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Barcelona and more. Transfer news live updates. All the latest gossip from Chelsea, Liverpool, Manchester United, Arsenal, Real Madrid, Barcelona, the Premier League, La Liga and more in the January window. Sunday, January 21st, 3:45 p.m. Chelsea could offer Eden Hazard in a swap deal for Barcelona Ousmane Dembele. According to shock reports in Spain, the Blues star has refused to sign a new contract at Stamford Bridge amid interest from Real Madrid. And now Spanish outlet Don Balón claimed Chelsea could offer Hazard to Barcelona in a stunning deal. For Dembele, the Blues are said to be looking at the Champions League tie against the Catalans as make or break. When it comes to the future of the Belgian, officials believe Hazard will sign a new contract if Chelsea can eliminate Barcelona from the competition. 3 p.m. Alexis Sanchez has arrived in Manchester for his medical. The Arsenal star posted a video on his Instagram story earlier as he was about to board a private jet to Manchester. And Star Sport understands the Chilean international has landed at Manchester Airport as his move to Old Trafford draws closer. Sanchez, 29, boarded the plane in Farnborough and arrived about midday. Star Sport has tracked his flight, with Sanchez set to complete his Manchester United medical in the next couple of days. Sanchez will earn a staggering $500,000 a week at Old Trafford under Jose Mourinho, making him the highest-paid player ever in English football. Alexis Sanchez arrives at Carrington for Manchester United medical. Alexis Sanchez has been pictured at Carrington ahead of his Manchester United medical. 1/6 NPIX. 1 p.m. Former Manchester United coach Steve McLaren has warned Alexis Sanchez's $500,000 week wages could create dressing room disharmony at Old Trafford. That is the danger in the modern game and the problem I find in clubs, said McLaren, Sir Alex Ferguson's assistant when United won then treble in 1999. Wage parity is very important to players. Yes, they find out at all levels, and if someone is paid a lot higher than others that can cause a problem. In the short term I don't see a problem, but in the long term for Manchester United they will have to solve that problem. If the Sanchez is on the wages that is being bandied about, then other players will know that when their contracts come up or they are in demand from other clubs, the others will be looking at renegotiation next season or the season after and getting to that wage level if they think they are at that level. 11 a.m. Marco Silva has been sacked by Watford, who have blamed Everton's approach earlier in the season for their poor run of form. The Hornets suffered a 2-0 defeat to Leicester yesterday, which proved to be the final game for the Portuguese. A statement from Watford on their website read, "Watford Football Club has parted company with Marco Silva. The club is convinced the appointment of Silva was the right one, and had it not been for the unwarranted approach by a Premier League rival for his services, we would have continued to prosper under his leadership." 8:30 a.m. Chelsea hope to complete a double swoop for Roma pair Edin Dzeko and Emerson Palmieri. According to the Daily Mail, striker Dzeko and fullback Palmieri will reportedly set the Blues back around 44 meters. 7:30 a.m. Manchester United's odds to sign Leicester striker Jamie Vardy have been slashed by the bookies. United are expected to bring in Arsenal forward Alexis Sanchez in the coming days, but that hasn't stopped reports linking Vardy with a move to Old Trafford. And bookmakers Betfair have now responded by slashing United's odds from 9/1 to 6/1 to sign the England international before the window shuts. 6:00 a.m. Arsenal tried to bring Manchester United defender Luke Shaw to the Emirates in exchange for Alexis Sanchez. The Chilean is set to join United this week in a deal that will see Henrik Mkhitaryan move the opposite way in a straight swap. The Gunners reportedly wanted French winger Anthony Martial as they look to bolster their attack and replace their talisman. But the Sun claimed that Arsene Wenger's first choice was United left-back Shaw, and his inquiry was met with a resounding no. 5:00 a.m. Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp is in no rush to replace Philippe Coutinho because he already has capable midfielders at the club. He said, "Obviously we don't hesitate to spend the money. We did a few times. But it is not about the moment. It is about making the right decision. I really think it is not that Adam Lallana is a replacement for Philippe Coutinho, but he's back. Cool. It is another wonderful, creative, offensive midfield player. Does he have the same free kick as Philippe Coutinho? No. But there are a lot of things he can do. He can make us stronger in these situations. And there are other players who can stand up. Oxlade-Chamberlain was here all the time with Phil together, but he can do a job. Millie still. Ginny. So they are all here and can make an improvement and develop in the season, so that is all good." Quote. Getty. Arsenal star Alexis Sanchez set for Manchester United medical. 3:00 a.m. Arsenal and Tottenham have been boosted by Bordeaux winger Malcolm's admission that it's his dream to play in England. He said, "I do not know if I will be staying or leaving. I leave that to my agents. To the club. If I leave, that is great. I thank the club for everything. That is life. These are choices. There you go. Now we will see. If I have to stay, I will stay. If I am to leave, then I will leave. So long as I am here, I will do my work." Is England a dream? Yes, it is a dream. It is a dream for all players, and I am no different. As I said, I am here. I must think about working and nothing else. I must not think about leaving now. 1:00 a.m. Man Utd star Paul Pogba will demand his 200,000 week wages are doubled in order to match new signing Alexis Sanchez. The Chilean has been linked with a switch to Old Trafford all winter after Arsenal accepted defeat in their effort to keep him at the club. And the deal is finally on the brink of being completed, with Armenian winger Henrik Mkhitaryan moving in the opposite direction. The 29-year-old is set to receive 400,000 a week at United, which will earn him almost 100 meters over the next 4.5 years. And according to the Mirror, record signing Pogba wants a pay rise so he is level with his new teammate. Saturday, January 20th, 11:30 p.m. Arsenal are considering making a move for PSG winger Lucas Moura. The 25-year-old has found game time hard to come by following the summer arrivals of Neymar and Kylian Mbappe, and he's yet to start a league game this season. Lucas is keen to play regular football ahead of this summer's World Cup, and according to ESPN FC, Arsene Wenger is keeping tabs on him. The Gunners are seeking reinforcements in attack due to the imminent departure of Alexis Sanchez, who will finally complete a move to United in the next few days. 10:25 p.m. Henrik Mkhitaryan has agreed terms with Arsenal. BBC Sport journalist David Ornstein claims the Manchester United star is being used in a swap deal involving Gunners talisman Alexis Sanchez. The Chile international will be in Manchester tonight to meet United's medical staff, and Ornstein says Mkhitaryan will have a medical in the next 48 hours after agreeing terms with Arsenal. The duo will move in opposite directions as a straight swap, with no money involved in the transfers. 9:35 p.m. Rio Ferdinand wants Alexis Sanchez to bring the good times back to Manchester United. Arsenal talisman Sanchez is close to completing his move to Old Trafford, and former Red Devils star Ferdinand has urged Sanchez to bring silverware to Old Trafford. I'm delighted. I can't wait to see him in that red shirt, Ferdinand said on BT Sport. I hope he's going to really turn the fortunes of Manchester United into a positive in terms of trying to get some silverware. 8:20 p.m. Man Utd star David De Gea has issued his transfer demands to Real Madrid. Don Balance say the former Atletico Madrid star wants Real to axe Keylor Navas as he wants to be the No. 1 as soon as he heads to the Bernabeu. Don Balance add that De Gea has also told Real to sell Karim Benzema, as well as sacking their manager Zinedine Zidane. The Spaniard reckons Real need a new boss to bounce back from their hit-and-miss season so far. And De Gea wants Benzema axed as he doesn't feel the France international is up to the standards required at the Bernabeu. 7:15 p.m. Alexis Sanchez will undergo his Manchester United medical tonight. The Arsenal star is left out of the Gunners squad that beat Crystal Palace earlier today. And according to the Daily Mail, Sanchez will meet up with United's medical staff at Carrington tonight to undergo his checkup. They claim the Red Devils have completed the deal to sign the Chile international, subject to his medical. How Arsenal could line up if they sign Henrik Mkhitaryan. Arsenal have been linked with a move for Manchester United star Henrik Mkhitaryan as part of a swap deal for Alexis Sanchez, but how would he fit into Arsene Wenger's side? 1:12 Getty GK. Petr Cech. 6:15 p.m. Arsene Wenger says Alexis Sanchez could join Manchester United within the next 48 hours. When asked why Sanchez didn't play against Crystal Palace this afternoon, Wenger said, "I didn't take him because there is a question of him moving to United. You can't drive north and play football. I expect it to happen, but I can't announce it. In the next 48 hours it will be decided. Until it's over the line you can't say it will happen. If you want to have a bet, it could happen. Sanchez will only happen if Mkhitaryan comes here. That's why it takes longer as well, because it is coordinated." 4:45 p.m. Philippe Coutinho has told Lionel Messi that Mohamed Salah is off to Real Madrid. The Liverpool talisman has been linked with a move to the Bernabeu in recent weeks. And according to Spanish transfer outlet Don Balance, Coutinho is telling his Barcelona teammates that Salah will sign for Real. The Brazil international, who quit Anfield for the Nou Camp earlier this month in a 142 meters deal, has been in regular contact with Salah. And Coutinho knows Real's interest in the Egypt international is too tempting for the winger. 3:45 p.m. Alexis Sanchez has decided to join Manchester United over Manchester City because of the money, Charlie Nicholas claims. Nicholas says Arsenal are helpless in stopping Sanchez from joining United, with the Red Devils willing to pay him $500,000 a week. They have to let him go. He told Sky Sports, "What's the choices? Sanchez is in pole position. He can dictate to them. If PSG were to come in he could say I'm not going to PSG. I'm going to Man City or Man United. He's made a decision on that because of the salary, I would imagine." 14:15 p.m. Roma will sell Edin Dzeko to Chelsea like they did with Mohamed Salah to Liverpool, says ESPN pundit Steve Nicol. "I'm going to say this is a hit because Roma don't over-worry about replacing players," the Scot said. "They sold Salah to Liverpool last year for 30 meters and they get on with it. For Dzeko at 31, again he's coming into that range of when the legs start going. I think this would be a good move for Dzeko. Get back in the Premier League. Clearly Morata would be the No. 1, but Dzeko would get plenty of time on the field. At 31 years of age, it's not the worst thing to happen to you to be able to get some rest. I think this will happen because Roma do accept offers for players and I think Dzeko would like it. I'm going to say this is a hit." 12:00 p.m. Alexis Sanchez will be Manchester United's only signing in January, claims Spanish outlet Marca. Sanchez is closing in on a move Manchester United, with playmaker Henrik Mkhitaryan expected to head to Arsenal as part of the deal. But once the Chile international does make his move to Old Trafford, United will end their transfer business for the January window. Getty, 10:45 a.m. Manchester United boss Jose Mourinho does not want to sign Real Madrid forwards Gareth Bale and Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale has been linked with a move to Manchester United since the summer, when Mourinho hinted at a potential move for the Welshman. But Spanish newspaper Marca claimed Mourinho is no longer interested due to the 28-year-old's injury record and high cost, while United have no reason to recruit Ronaldo as they close in on the signing of Arsenal winger Alexis Sanchez. 9:20 a.m. West Ham have rejected an approach from League One outfit Rennes striker Diafra Sakho. That is according to Sky Sports, who claim West Ham boss David Moyes has no desire to sell the Senegal international this month. Sakho, who came close to leaving in the summer, is desperate to West Ham as he feels he's undervalued on his $30,000 a week deal. 8:20 a.m. Chelsea have seen their odds slashed by the bookies to sign Leicester star Riyad Mahrez. Chelsea boss Antonio Conte is desperate to rejuvenate his front line this season after seeing the goals dry up in recent weeks. And according to bookmakers Betfair, Chelsea could now turn their attention to Leicester's in-form forward Mahrez. The Blues have seen their odds slashed from a huge 50/1 to just 8/1 to sign the Algeria international before the January window shuts. Getty.